Park in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Are you ready to go ride some go-karts, Carly?
Yes, I am.
Well, let's go inside and get started.
Let's go.
This is the view of the NASCAR parks from the outside, kind of showing you all the rides, like the amusement type rides they have. This is a look at the front of the building. This is where you go inside to pay your fees to get started. One of the first things you'll notice as you walk into the NASCAR park is Dale Earnhardt's car that is on display. One thing that you notice as you enter the NASCAR Speed Park, there are a lot of items from different drivers. Right here you'll notice they have a fire suit that belonged to Dale Earnhardt. They have various pictures of cars that Dale drove throughout his career. I was a huge Dale Earnhardt fan, so this was something that I really did enjoy seeing. In my opinion, Dale Earnhardt was one of the best drivers NASCAR has ever seen. Dale was tragically killed at Daytona back in 2001 on the last lap of the Daytona 500. They also have other items of different drivers. Right here you see Danica Patrick, Sterling Marlin. There's a picture of Kyle Busch's car. Here's an autographed picture of Bobby Allison. There's the King, Richard Petty. And here's a poster from the Winston showing all the drivers who participated in that particular year.
All right, Carly and David, who are we expecting to win on these go-karts? Who's going to come in first?
I'm gonna come in first.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see down
Because
here.
if you ain't first, you're last.
Ain't that the truth?
Okay, who's coming in first on the go-karts?
I am. I'm gonna put her in the
No,
wall.
me. I'm gonna put him in the wall because I already knocked her out first. I knocked him out like
Going in the
twice
wall.
or 3 times last time I was here.
Going in the
So
wall.
I'm no, you're going in the wall. I'm
All right, what do you
going.
think? Who's in the wall? Which one?
They're all going in the wall because I'm the best driver.
He's going in the wall. I'm coming in first.
Just
I'm
remember,
coming in
right
first.
in
I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna
All
knock
I
you
gotta
out.
say, guys, is settle it on the track.
Yes. Ain't that?
And here comes Brody, Kevin, Lexi down. Oh, let me see if I can, oh, is that Lexi over there in the wall? Oh, she's going to be talking trash when she gets back up here. She's coming around. All right, guys, who was first?
Me. I was first.
I spun Lexi out. Put her in the wall.
The only reason that happened was because Mr. over here, I was trying to get someone else, and my car stalled. I got
Hey.
you got spun
You
out.
actually came in first into the thing.
Hey.
That's true.
So
This one was
dumb.
last place.
Okay,
Last place.
because of you. I got
totally
first.
last
Whoa.
All I can say is redo. Dash one.
them in the wall. David and Lexi.
Somebody spun me out.
Anything to say?
Huh?
What do you think about that ride, Brody?
That was an amazing
I
ride.
got
I knocked out like 2 or 3.
I got 2
I
out.
have a question. Did anybody end up in the wall on that one?
I did.
David did.
I know you did.
I did once because it was my fault. So I kind of brung it around too much.
I saw you playing with that little bit, spinning a little.
How old are you, Lexi?
Brody, did you end up in the wall?
In 2 more years, this man's insurance premium is going to be through the roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
They also have a small track for the younger kids so they can enjoy the riding the go-karts as well. Also, at the NASCAR park, you will find rides for the smaller children, rides like you would see at an amusement park or maybe a county fair. And these are all included with the price of admission to get into the park. Also, they have bumper boats. So on a nice hot day, this would feel great. Also at the NASCAR park, there is an arcade with video games. Now this is an additional cost. If you like to play any games, you have to pay extra for that. It's not included with the price of admission.
I feel like if you try to catch these things, you're not going to get them. I feel like they're too flimsy.
Yeah, that didn't grab nothing.
Yeah.
There are a few lanes for bowling. You will also find the Pit Stop Grill located inside the NASCAR park. You can get yourself a snack or pizza. They have items like nachos, popcorn, drinks. So you can get you a little something to eat while you're there, and you do not have to leave.
I'm here with Brian, and he works in the admissions at NASCAR Speed Park. Brian, you're telling me some interesting things about these cars. You mind sharing with us?
Sure. This car was the primary car for the 98 Daytona 500. He ran it in the Gatorade 125 qualifying, and something happened to it, so he went to his backup car, and that's when he won the 500.
I see we're in front of Richard Petty's car now, Brian.
Yeah, this was from 92. I don't remember what race he ran it in, but it was his farewell tour, the final year he drove.
Here's the address for the NASCAR Speed Park. And we got 2 wristbands. It's $34.99 a person. Got one for myself, one for Carly. The total came to $78.20 with tax.
All right. Well, let's see what everybody thought about the NASCAR park. David, we'll start with you. What was your opinion of the park?
Well, I enjoyed myself. Had a lot of fun go-karts to drive today. I didn't do anything else but ride some go-karts. The only negative thing I have to say is that some of the tracks were closed. They said, speaking to the employees, they said they didn't have enough people here to work today. So that's kind of disappointing. You come in here wanting to ride some of these tracks and they're not available, and you're still paying the full retail. You know, if that's the case, they ought to lower the price a little bit, in my opinion.
Okay. What do you think, Kevin? Lucky dog?
Yeah,
Well, I enjoyed putting a couple people in the wall, like David right here, and Lexi a couple times in the wall. That was really nice.
But I got payback on you.
Yeah, you did. You put me in the wall one time. That's okay. I'm good with that.
All right.
I'm like David, same thing. You know, they shouldn't be charging full price when all the rides are not open, cause you to stand in line longer. But it was still good.
All right, Lexi.
I think it was a lot of fun. I had fun ramming people into the wall and everything. I always enjoy a good go-kart.
And you're good at doing that too, Lexi. Let me
Yes,
say
you
that.
did.
All right,
I'll give
Kaylin.
it to her.
I had fun. I rode a lot of go-karts, hit the wall a couple times, and I'm ready to shower.
Oh yeah. All right, Brody.
Let me think. I ran a lot of people in. And I only got like 4 people in two racetracks. And I'm excited.
Had a good time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Carly.
So the negative thing is some of the tracks they were working like 2 people to work it when they only really needed 1, but like they could have actually had some of the other ones open since they only had like some of the ones that had 2 people working it. I saw one of them, there was 2 working a lot of them near the end. So my only negative thing is that they could have like put those people in like the other ones and stuff, like putting 2 people in a go-kart track when it only really needed 1, because most of the time it only had 1.
And you know, even though some of the things were not open, it's still a really good price.
Yes.
If you go on the Parkway and you go and you do go-karts and you just buy a ticket or 2, I mean, you might be able to ride 2 or 3 times for the price you pay to ride here all day. And it is all day. You can leave and you can come back. So,
But I had a really great time.
Yeah, they'll let you bring food in and drinks too.
yeah, you can't beat that. I think it's reasonable for a family
Yeah.
to be able to
And
do it.
One other thing, since we was here last time, they do start charging you for parking now. And that was something that they didn't do last time we was here, but now they charge you to park when you come in here, kind of like the rest of the theme park. So just letting you know that.
Yeah, you need to be aware that you have to pay to get in. I also want to add, the way that it's decorated inside is awesome. If you are a NASCAR fan, you're going to see lots of different NASCAR decor, authentic, real things from NASCAR drivers. So if nothing else, I think just stopping by and seeing that, if you're a NASCAR fan, you probably would enjoy
And
it.
one other thing, we're going to wrap this up. We didn't mention this earlier, but this family with us today, they're from our hometown in Appomattox, and they were down here at the same time we were, and we had to get together and have a fun afternoon at the NASCAR park riding some go-karts. So
And the
we're glad to
NASCAR
have y'all, Kevin, and we enjoyed it.
Great time.
and the NASCAR park will never probably be the same again
Ain't that
because
true?
of this. But
Got a
anyway,
bunch of repairs to do in the carts, thanks to Lexi.
Ain't that true?
Well, go ahead
And
and close
also
this out,
tonight.
Carly.
let's
Make sure
close
to
this
like,
out.
subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss the latest Grace video. See you next time. Thanks for watching. God bless.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.